Otis Throckmorton Red. I'll deal with that later. Now, I want to welcome you all. Welcome you all to the Balderdash Cup competition where I will be the winner of the Balderdash Cup. How do I know this? I'm the only one who's going to show up. I sent Senator Beswick on some idiot's errand. I called up Chilton Thompson, pretended to be his wife. He's picking up bread and milk right now. And has to wait around is miles from here, halfway around the world by now. Some people would say what I did was dishonest. I say no. It was smart. I outsmarted them. And you want to be on the smart men's team, don't ya? Yeah. Oh, good enthusiasm. Let's cultivate this. All right. When I go like this, everybody clap, scream, yell, whoop it up. Lots of applause. Here we go. What an intelligent and attractive group of people we have here tonight. All right, let's break this down a little bit. Just the people along the wall up against the bookcase there. Here we go. Very nice. Good form. Okay, not to be outdone. Just against this bookcase, right against this wall. Here we go. Oh, nice. These three, right here. Okay, and these three, right here. You're not doing anything.
You're not doing it right.
Just raise one arm or something. Let's try it again.
Woo!
Okay, just the outside perimeter against the back, the bar. Yes, all right. The whole outside perimeter. Here we go. Of the center section. Not to be outdone, this half of the center section. The entire center section. Everybody. Very well done. Do we have any girls who can scream really loud? Oh, yeah? Let me hear you scream, dear. I think your friend's lying to me. Any girls who can scream? Any screamers? You know what I mean by that. Okay, any men who can scream? Oh, you can scream, dear. Scream for me. Give me a little sample of your scream. You. Come on. Here we go. Come on, dear. That's it. Yes! That's great, dear. Remember that. We're going to do that on cue, okay? That's going to be a little punctuation. When I point to you, scream, okay? Applause. Yes! Very well done. All righty. Now, I saw a little something at a ball game. Lady sat down on a tack, stood up like this. Everybody followed suit, went like this, all the way across the whole stadium. So let's try that now with the outside perimeter. Here we go. We're going to travel all around the outside. Whoa, all right. There it goes, there it goes. Up to the bar. There we go. All right, now the center section, we'll just do it right across this way. Here we go. All righty, and applause. Ladies and gentlemen, fingers. is our friendly supernatural spirit who cheerfully resides in our club organ here, which, as you can see, used to be in the organ loft, but is now in the... Well, it was not my fault. It was not. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Professor Otis Throckmorton Wren, ichthyologist, club treasurer, and the most important man you will meet here this evening. And tonight, the club's highest achievement, the Balderdash Cup, will be awarded to the Adventurer of the Year! She's saving it, that's good. Now first, in keeping with club tradition, I ask that all of you who can rise to please do so at this time. Up on your feet, and march along and sing to the Adventurers Club all-purpose theme song, Fingers! March! That's it! That's all right, here we go! Marching along, we're adventurers, singing the song of adventurers. Our clubs down, and those of us and adventurers fly. By which this august competition will be decided to win the rules. Rule number one. What an intelligent group of adventurers we have in. Rule number one. Each card-carrying member of the Adventurers Club must tell or actually demonstrate one true-to-life adventure. Rule number two. Upon completion of all stories, you, our esteemed guests, will decide through your applause just who will be awarded the Balderdash Cup. Now, rule number three.
Excuse me, sir. My name is Abel Bleehall. I'm an adventurer from Sandusky, Ohio. Oh, Big Ten? And I'm here to compete for the Balderdash Cup.
That's impossible, you can't.
Why?
Why? Why? Why? Because have you completed the official entry form?
I haven't, sir.
Oh, he hasn't completed the form. Oh. You're looking silly. You need to speak with Fletcher Hodges. You might catch him before he leaves for Africa.
Okay, thank you very much.
Don't mention it. Now, as I was saying, rule number three. All contestants must be present in the library to tell their tale. That's my favorite. That being said, let the Balderdash begin. All competing members front and center to the stage. Oh, that would be me. Pardon me. Here I come. Oh, look out. Here I go. Yep. Oh. What? Am I the only competing member? No Sutter Bestwick, no Chilton Thompson, no Hathaway Brown? Well, it looks like I alone am.
This is Hathaway Brown. I'm coming in for a landing.
Oh, no!
Yes, Professor. Looks like I'm going to have to crash land this buggy. Get those paddle boats out of the way! Leg buena vista, here I come!
Everybody, under your table! Can't land! It looks and I am the winner.
Oh, wait. You're forgetting rule number 4, Professor. Each member of the Adventurers Club shall be eligible to compete in the Balderdash Cup competition, provided that he or she arrives before midnight of the contest date.
Well, very well, Brown, but I get to go first.
Fire when ready, Professor.
All right.
Excuse me. That was a pleasure. Outside.
We know! The pilot lived.
Yeah.
I couldn't find such a hard.
Try Sutter Bestwick. The Adventure of Otis T. Red. I was on an ichthyological journey to the Bering Strait. My crew and I were seeking to capture the rare black Machaira melina.
Catching what, Ren?
A big black fish to you, Brown.
Uh-huh.
I had just cast my line when I felt a mighty jerk. I thought of you. A giant white edifice of ichthyological flesh erupted from the water.
In English, Professor.
I had a fish on the line and he wasn't happy.
I see. Yet another story about the big one. They got away, eh, Ren?
Well, that was okay, Brown. You see, a squall was forming.
A squall?
More like a storm.
It's a storm now?
Well, a gale, actually.
Why not a hurricane, Ren?
Because it was bigger than a hurricane, Brown. It was a deluge equal to the great flood.
Did you get your feet wet, Professor?
My crew was swept overboard as a bolt of lightning struck the mast. The rigging came crashing down onto the deck. The boat careened out of control and sank to the horrifying roar.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't find son of aspect. Okay, look.
Try Chilton Thompson!
Okay. Better try a minute.
I clutched my pole and hung on for dear life as a shark, it was a shark, pulled me off the sinking ship and carried me over the waves.
Many's the time I've water skied in the wake of a great white.
But that was just the beginning.
That was just the beginning.
You see, I was dragged for 12 miles, days behind the alabaster beast, through temperate zones, through tropic zones, through no parking zones. The shark nibbling on whales and small tankers all along the way. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Finally, the great beast grew tired and released me along the shores of Manhattan, where I became the first man to circumnavigate the globe without a boat.
What happened to that shark, Ren?
He became a lawyer. Thank you.
Sounds like Shangri-La to me, Professor. Now I'll tell you a tale of real adventure. I couldn't find Chilton Thompson.
Then you can't compete.
Ooh, but now, come on now, Ren. Say, adventurer, come on out.
Yes.
Do you have a tale that you can prove?
Well, I do.
Well, then let your tale be told.
Okay.
After me.
Ooh.
I'm in love with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I was flying relief supplies to victims of a cataclysmic earthquake on the island of Krakatoa. I wasn't just sport fishing for the fun of it, Red.
Sport fishing?
Oh.
You dared it.
Oh,
Let's see.
That's mine.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Just have to straighten this out. Okay. Oh, one more.
Would you get out of here?
Thank you, then. As I was saying, I was winging my way over the dark, uncharted waters of the South Pacific with nothing but a pair of cheese sandwiches.
What kind of cheese?
American, of course. And suddenly, without warning, the engine on my plane coughed, sputtered, and died. Yeah, Jim, my trustworthy mechanic had failed to fill the tank. I forgot. I'm sorry. Too late now, Jim. I didn't blame Jim either. He's a good mechanic. He's just got the wrong name. He's just dumb as a head. And I was hurriedly towards her. My altimeter whirling around like a Viennese waltz. When out of the corner of my eye, I spotted a tiny volcanic island with a crater lake.
An easy landing.
I slipped the gypsy moth down into the crater, and I just gently set her down on boiling hot lava. Oh, indeed. What I thought was a gentle pond turned out to be a cauldron of boiling death. Time for a cheese sandwich.
Toasted. Grilled.
Jim, you're fired. You're on. I watched her then as my beloved plane, the gypsy moth, disintegrated there in the lava's heat. Right, that's enough of that. I wasn't afraid to die. Oh no, I was merely saddened that the relief supplies that I was carrying might not reach the dear children of Krakatoa in time.
Did you walk across the lava, St. Hathaway?
Hardly, Ren, because I remembered then that the tail of the gypsy moth was made of a high-grade titanium. Clutching the medical supplies, I tore off the tail end with my bare hands, and I used it as a surfboard. To ride the lava. Then suddenly the floor of the crater collapsed. I found myself being sucked into a vast sea inside an immense cavern. And there, at the... What are the words? Over there, it's over there. There at the far end of this vaulted world stood an island gleaming with lights. This was Atlantis, the lost continent.
What happened to the medical supplies, Brown?
I have a field specialist.
I mailed them. Thank you.
Yes.
You're lying, Brown.
What?
You have no proof.
No proof?
No proof.
No proof?
No proof.
No proof?
No proof.
No problem.
No problem. A pack of matches from the Atlantis Bar and Grill, that's your...
And when I was at the bar, I met Amelia Earhart and Will Rogers. They autographed this bar napkin.
Of all the
Isn't all the
ridiculous...
Duncan gave me this scarf.
Of all the ridiculous cockamamie stories I've ever heard you tell in your life...
That's you. I was curious. When is it my turn?
And what exactly do your adventurous exploits concern?
Pigeons.
Pigeons!
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, the training of pigeons can be an adventure. Unmatched for excitement, romance, and sheer unburnished rumble.
I'm sure, but who here would be interested in a story about pigeons? Pigeons are my favorite. Well then, how quickly they turned. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
And let it be on your head.
Is that you?
Thank you, crazy creatures. I love you. All 500 of you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our opening number, a tribute to the Buckeye State. Fingers, the Ohio State anthem, if you please. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my world-famous pigeons will form the official seal of the great state of Ohio on the roof of this building. Arturo, dot the I. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! And now, my trick. Don't worry, they're just changing costumes. They loaded Russ up. And now, my trained pigeons and I present our tap dance interpretation of me and my shadow, Little Fingers! Hey! Aren't they something? And now, what can be more impressive than training 500 one-pound pigeons? How about one 500-pound pigeon? Hey, roll, Dan. Front and center. Okay, big fella. Here's your big chance. Now, whatever you do, don't tense up. Okay. How much? How much is 2 plus 2? Think, Rodan. Think. Thank you, Rodan! And that's the adventure of the Pigeon Corps.
Thank
Do we
you.
proceed to the voting portion of the program now?
Voting, yes. Well, how many people believe that pack of lies as set forth by Hathaway Brown?
I do.
Thank you, ladies. On the other hand, how many people here choose to endorse Professor Wren's questionable kettle of fish?
I do.
Oh, him and him. Free for you,
This
Red.
thing was loaded earlier.
Then you've lost it.
I'm still more. Hi.
Oh, yes. And finally...
How about a big hand for them pigeons, huh, folks? Woo!
B Hall.
Oh, no, that's Flea Hall, Chucklehead. Sir?
Emil B Hall, it is with the utmost respect that we present you with the coveted Balderdash Cup.
Oh, signifying your selection as Adventurer of the Year. Whoa, thanks! Come back next year, folks. I'm going to teach them how to polka. Get rid of this stuff here.
I'd like to thank all you wonderful people voting for me. All three of you. And as Western Club explore the island, please remember our club motto: some days you eat the bear. Some days